let's get right into this. I want you to imagine a medical mystery, a real high-stakes case where all the clues are pointing to a serious, lifelong disease. But what if the real culprit wasn't some complex illness? What if it was just a common and totally treatable vitamin deficiency? Today, we're going to investigate a clinical imposter, how a simple lack of vitamin B12 can look almost exactly like multiple sclerosis.
So, our story starts where a lot of these medical mysteries do, right? A patient comes in with a really confusing set of symptoms. They just feel off. Things aren't working like they used to, and they need answers. And honestly, the first signs are pretty concerning. They're pointing to something serious going on with the nervous system.
So what are these first clues we're talking about? Well, think about a tingling or numbness, maybe in your hands and feet, or a growing weakness that makes it hard to walk. Now, these aren't just little aches and pains. These are classic neurological red flags, and they're telling us that the vital lines of communication between the brain and the body are breaking down.
And that brings us to the biggest question, the dilemma that every doctor faces when they see these symptoms. Are we looking at the start of a chronic, progressive autoimmune disease that's going to need lifelong management? Or could this be something else completely, something that we can actually fix?
Okay, so with the evidence laid out, it is time to meet our two main suspects. One of them is a pretty well-known neurological disease, but the other one? It's a master of disguise. It's a nutritional deficiency that can perfectly mimic the more serious condition. Let's put them side by side and see what we're dealing with.
So, in one corner, we have multiple sclerosis. You probably know it as MS. And in the other corner, a severe deficiency in vitamin B12. Now, to the untrained eye, and honestly, even to doctors in the early stages, the damage these two cause can look eerily similar. So let's get to know each of our suspects a little bit better. First up, multiple sclerosis. The most important thing you need to know about MS is that it's an autoimmune disease. What does that mean? It means the body's own defense system, your immune system, gets confused and starts attacking itself. And specifically, it attacks the protective coating around your nerve fibers. It's a chronic condition, which means it's long-term and often gets worse over time.
And you can see that attack right here. The body's own immune cells just go rogue. They mistakenly target the myelin. That's the protective sheath around the nerve. This assault causes a lot of inflammation and damage, and it leaves behind these little scars or plaques that just wreck the nerve's ability to send signals.
Now for our second suspect, vitamin B12 deficiency. You know, B12 is a total powerhouse vitamin. It's absolutely crucial for making DNA, sure. But for our story, what's really important is that it's vital for building and maintaining the exact same myelin sheath that MS attacks. Without enough B12, the nervous system just can't work the way it's supposed to. And get this, a deficiency isn't always about what you're eating. Getting B12 from your food into your body is actually a really complex journey. It needs a special protein in the stomach called intrinsic factor, and then it has to be absorbed way down at the very end of your small intestine. A problem at any point along that path, like with an autoimmune condition called pernicious anemia, can block the whole process and cause a really severe deficiency.
So we've got two completely different culprits, an autoimmune attack on one side and a vitamin deficiency on the other. How on earth can they cause the exact same symptoms? Well, it all comes down to their shared method of attack. They have the same modus operandi, if you will.
The key word here is demyelination. The easiest way to think about it is this. The myelin sheath is like the plastic insulation around an electrical wire. Demyelination is the process of stripping that insulation off. Now, it doesn't matter if it's stripped away by an immune system attack in MS, or if it just can't be maintained because there's no B12. The result is exactly the same. The electrical signal just fizzles out.
And you can see the result perfectly right here. On the left, you've got a healthy, well-insulated nerve. It fires a crisp, fast signal. But on the right, with that damaged myelin, the signal becomes slow, weak, or maybe it gets blocked entirely. This is the direct cause of the weakness, the numbness, and all that trouble with coordination.
So this is the whole point. Both of these conditions cause demyelination. That is the biological trap. It's the reason a simple nutrient deficiency can dress up like a complex autoimmune disease. And that sets the stage for what could be a catastrophic misdiagnosis. Okay, so how do doctors crack this case? They're faced with identical symptoms caused by the same underlying damage. So what tools do they have in their detective kit to finally figure out which suspect is the real culprit?
Well, the investigation really comes down to a few key pieces of evidence. First up, lab tests. A simple blood test will show super low B12 levels in the deficiency, but normal B12 levels in MS. Often, B12 deficiency also causes a specific kind of anemia called macrocytic anemia that you just don't see with MS. Then there's the MRI. With MS, you'll typically see those telltale plaques in the brain. With a B12 deficiency, the damage is often focused more on the spinal cord. And finally, the symptoms themselves. B12 problems are usually symmetrical, so they affect both sides of the body equally, while MS is often asymmetrical.
And here are those tools in action. Over on the left, that's an MRI scan showing those classic white plaques of MS in the brain. And on the right, a simple blood draw. That's the definitive test. It measures the B12 level and gives a clear-cut answer, separating our two suspects once and for all. So we've solved the mystery, but why was this investigation so incredibly important? Well, the stakes could not be higher, because the outcome for the patient is completely different depending on which suspect was the true culprit.
And here it is, the critical difference. If it's a vitamin B12 deficiency, the nerve damage is often reversible, especially if you catch it early. You just need simple supplementation. But if it's MS, it's a chronic disease that requires long-term, complex management just to slow it down. One is a fixable problem, the other is a lifelong condition.
This is the real danger here. If a doctor diagnoses MS without ever checking B12 levels, they might put a patient on powerful, heavy-duty drugs while the actual correctable B12 problem just keeps getting worse in the background. And that delay can turn reversible symptoms into permanent, irreversible nerve damage.
And that really leaves us with this one crucial takeaway. Before a diagnosis of MS is ever finalized, a simple blood test for vitamin B12 has to be done. It's such a simple step, but as we've seen, it can literally be the difference between a patient making a full recovery and a patient suffering a permanent disability. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes, in medicine, the simplest answer is the most important one.